All right, welcome to Two Woke Boys, episode 104. I am Chris.
And I'm Cole.
And together, we are two Woke Boys.
You ain't black.
Welcome to episode 104 of the Two Woke Boys. We are here, we are not black, and we are sorry.
But we are the voice of the black community. We
100%.
are the voice of all minorities.
All women.
Yep, all women especially.
I don't know if you know this about women.
Yeah.
It's the biggest minority.
Yep.
Because they have the most people in it.
Right.
More than men.
Yes.
So they are the biggest minority. Some people
Wouldn't
would
that
call
make
that
them
a majority.
A majority? Yeah.
Some people would call them a majority, but they're dumb idiots that they're not smart like us.
Yes.
And we know that sometimes a minority has the largest amount of people in it.
Right, because that is our truth.
Mm-hmm.
And if you try to come at us with facts that contradict our truth, then you're wrong.
You're wrong, exactly. And it's kind of, this podcast, since it's a women's podcast, we kind of understand the logic of women, that's why you say the logic of women, because there's none.
Right.
They don't really have that.
Yeah, and that's why they need us as their spokesperson.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're much more logical and level-headed than them.
They're always like flipping
rational,
out and like being a spaz about stuff.
Right.
And
although don't say spaz because that's an ableist word, as Lizzo found out when she put that in her song.
Right. She did say that, yeah. But I mean, if you're out there and you're a spaz, hit us up.
Or
because we love I mean that's kind of like a
that's
type
kind of your
women,
thing,
yeah.
Just very mentally unstable and easily kind of malleable and manipulated.
I don't know about that, but they definitely will spaz out from time to time.
Right.
And sometimes that's fun.
Yeah, and then other times you need to block their number. Yeah.
Yeah. But
then it becomes a whole thing. I just want to make sure everything's okay. See, there's a flashing thing on the screen in that camera it says no something.
No, it just says no card. It's fine.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, we're good.
Gotcha. All right. Sorry about that. Just want to make sure that because we can't afford to have a second of brilliance lost from this podcast.
Because this podcast is only brilliance. Even that was brilliant.
Yeah.
Like because you pointed out a mistake, and that's what we're not afraid to do on this podcast.
Right.
Anytime someone's making a mistake, we are like, hey, you are making a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
And you should do better and be better.
Yep.
And by correcting their mistake, the way they correct it is to be more like us.
Yeah.
So it's just how we work,
Yeah. And if none of that made any sense to you, maybe you're the problem. Maybe you're a dumbass and you're not on our level. Get on our level. Yeah. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and we should also thank all the people that have come over to the channel from outside sources like Awaken with JP. So if you are one of those people that came out from there, thank you. And now you can be more awoken.
Yes.
By us.
Yes, we're glad you found our podcast because this is, we are the smartest people out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We are the wisest.
Mm-hmm. You'll see.
Yeah.
If you haven't already figured it out, fucking just wait, dude.
Yeah.
Because
you're going to be so much smarter by the end of this hour.
This podcast does not make you dumb as fuck by listening to it.
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
It's probably the smartest podcast you'll hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it is a news podcast, so you should only get your news from here.
Right.
Because this is real news.
Yeah.
For sure.
Exactly. It's not just us kind of glossing over the headlines of certain articles, not actually clicking them.
Yeah, we don't even it's not some people think we don't even read the article because we're like sometimes we'll read it on air and like I'll stumble over it because I can barely read and shit like that. But we are fucking well-read boys.
Yeah.
Okay? I had a bunch of Goosebumps books when I was a kid.
Nice.
So,
choose your own adventure.
Yeah, and the Pizza Hut book it thing? Remember that?
Yeah, you explained it to me on a previous episode. But
they would give you would get, if you read enough books.
You would get some pizza.
Yeah, you would get a pizza thing, which definitely has not contributed to the obesity epidemic in this country.
No.
Because it's like, what is this country? Are we fat and like really smart because we read a bunch of books and then we just had a bunch of pizza from reading all the time? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or is it everybody's dumb and doesn't read and they just eat pizza? And maybe they ate the books.
Wow.
Maybe they did that.
Yeah.
You know? So,
well, one thing is for certain, everyone is dumber than us.
Oh, that's
right.
for that. We don't even need to say that, but we will.
Yeah.
Many times.
Yeah. We will remind you of that over and over. We are smart. We are smart. We are smart. And that's what the smartest people do. They continuously remind you of how smart they are.
And how dumb you are.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, the, the coolest, like, will remind you that we're cool, that we're good looking, that
we're very dateable,
single,
Yeah.
So.
And smart people are often fighting about how smart they are.
Yep.
You know, we'll get into that. So, I mean, it's a whole thing. So, I just, it is what it is. So.
Yeah. So, but yeah, welcome to the podcast for our new listeners and viewers. We're happy to have you, and good thing you found us, because you're going to be a whole lot smarter now and not as dumb as you used to be, because, everyone is dumber than us. Anyway, the world's on fire. The U.S. is on fire.
Is it ever not?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just this country. It's like we want to move to Europe. I mean, we're definitely not going to, but we say that.
Yeah.
And that's important to do.
Yeah.
It's important to live in like a really nice area of the United States and then complain about how this country sucks.
That's right. That's right. And right now, California is on fire.
Mm-hmm.
There is the largest wildfire of the year burning near Yosemite up north.
Yosemite, huh?
Yeah. And Governor Newsom has declared an emergency near Yosemite. More than 16,000 acres have burned as firefighters in northern Cal continue to battle the Oak Fire near Yosemite National Park. And there's over 2,000 firefighters assigned to work on it. Evacuation orders given to 5,000. And as of the recording of this podcast, the fire is only 10% contained. So 5,000 evacuees, probably a lot of those.
A lot of women.
A lot of women.
A lot of
probably.
women who probably unfortunately had their bras and underwear and their clothes burned. And they're just out nude, running around.
Just
like,
naked and afraid.
God, help me. I'll do anything to have a place to stay for the night. Well, guess what? We are here for you.
We are so here.
We are here for you, Queen.
Yeah. We are here for this.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
But we're also
that's unfortunate about your house burning down and losing all of your possessions and everything you care about. But you want to stay at our place for a little bit?
Yeah.
And we mean a little bit.
Yeah, literally.
Like, you're going to have to leave because we got shit we got to do.
Right. But
we do want to help you, but like also you gotta go.
But maybe a full night if things go well.
Yeah.
Like if you're cool, we'll let you sleep over.
Yeah.
And then, the morning comes and
I usually fall asleep right after anyway.
Yeah. So I won't even be able to kick you out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I'll kick you out as soon as I wake up and in a panic. That's usually how I wake up too.
Just peacefully sleeping and just wake up and see her there. Oh God. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. And she's like, you don't remember last night?
I was so blacked out.
So
drunk.
drunk.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The blackout is crazy. I don't even know if I'm out of the blackout now.
Right.
Jeez. This is a huge mistake.
Yeah. And she's like, you can look at your phone. There's all these DMs where you did it. I mean, because we reached out to them.
5 dates.
Yeah. And we reached out to them first.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
It's not, I know we talked about like helping these evacuees and refugees, but we're the ones reaching out because we searched by Yosemite, by location on Instagram, kind of filter through, find the hottest women on there, say, hey, did you by chance like lose your home or anything?
And if you saw us hanging around that area with like Molotov cocktails or anything like that, we were just drinking.
Don't look into that.
Yeah, that wasn't.
It's just a boys' trip.
Do that.
Yeah,
no,
don't look into that.
Yeah, I was just drinking a beverage, but I had to store a rag in the top of it.
Yeah.
And, I maybe lit it because I was going to light my cigarette with it earlier.
Right.
And I mean, I don't smoke, but if I did, that's how I would like it.
Yeah. And did you end up finding that bottle in your house after being thrown through a window? Perhaps. But
well, I would say they didn't find the bottle because they might find pieces of bottles.
True.
And they
a
might
lot of broken
be like,
glass.
It smells like gasoline in here. But I mean, well, you have a car, right?
Right.
So, And even if it is a Tesla, I'm sure you've driven by a gas station before and gotten residual gas air on your car.
Yeah.
Because the air pollution here is bad too. So
yeah.
Well, just don't look into it.
Yeah, what we're saying is we definitely did not burn down your house.
No,
okay?
we didn't go to women's houses that were hot, burn down their houses.
So they
and
had
then
no
go,
place to stay.
Hey,
and be like,
your house burned down. And some women were even like, my house didn't burn down. What are you talking about? And we're like, wait a minute. And BRB.
Right.
And then what about now?
Yeah. Or we'll do the oops, wrong box thing.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oops, wrong box.
Like, did you ever use like AIM?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
AOL Instant Messenger.
Yeah. Where if you...
Everyone called it AIM, by the way, not AIM.
Is that... Okay,
Yeah.
I'm so
You're
far...
too, yeah.
I'm so far removed. I'm just
you're
too wise.
Yeah,
you know?
you're too... Yeah, you're like an old soul.
Yeah, I'm an old soul.
You're an old soul.
I don't play these childish games.
But wouldn't the old soul now like have AIM currently? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
So, yeah.
Does it even exist anymore?
I don't think so.
I don't know. But so the wrong box thing would be like if you wanted to start a conversation with your crush, right? And then you'd be like, so let's say if I was reaching out to this girl and then I'd be like, hey, Jonathan, how's it going? Oops, wrong box. Haha. LOL.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, what's up?
Yeah.
How's it going?
You're like, yo, Jonathan, here's my penis. Whoops.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a girl.
You're a hot girl.
Not my buddy, Jonathan, who
Yeah.
was going to, for some reason, get a picture of my penis.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that move would be a little suspect, but yes, that basic concept.
And also, no homo. I was just saying my buddy, my penis.
Of course.
Oh, women don't show each other their tits?
Right.
Don't they?
I don't know, but
if you're a woman, let us know if you send your friend your tits. And also, we're like your girlfriends, so you can send us your tits also.
Right.
So,
and if you get I know sometimes what women do is if they get like implants, they'll have like, ooh, like Sarah, do you want to feel it?
Yeah, we want to feel it.
Yeah,
let us feel it.
Yeah, so if you're curious of like what the male perspective is if it's gonna feel good or if it's gonna feel
natural.
weird
because
or natural.
If you think about it, women have not felt nearly as many tits as we have.
True.
I mean, we felt so many tits, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I basically give mammograms.
Nice.
That's where you like squeeze tits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's partly because you claim to be a doctor online, and then women come over here and they're
like, this is a weird doctor's office. I'm like, yeah, well, you know how like most businesses work from home now. So does this doctor.
Yeah, she's like that.
She's like, don't worry, I'm going to put wax paper down on my bed, and you can lay on that over there.
Yeah.
That come in. She's like, most doctors' offices have like that bright neon lighting and stuff. I'm like, look, it's just candlelit in here.
Right.
And we were playing like relaxing music. And by relaxing music, I mean R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
Yeah, R. Kelly is definitely being played.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, look, it ain't nothing but some bump and grind,
Yeah.
I got nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. So let's just lay down, And first of all, why are you still in your clothes? I mean, she's like, do you want me to step out to get undressed? I'm like, no. I will undress you. How about that?
Yeah. I mean, you're wearing a lab coat.
Yeah.
So
with nothing underneath, by the way.
Commando.
Yeah. I got a clipboard and it's just, she's like, there's no paper on there. I'm like, yeah, we don't need any paper. I got all my documents are up here.
Wow.
And I'm going to take your measurements. So, for up here.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's...
So if you want to make an appointment with me, the doctor, Dr. Christopher Columbus.
Right, Dr. Columbus, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your hours are wide open, so...
I will explore your body and
mind.
It will be spicy. Because he went on...
to find spice, yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be some spice.
Right. Hopefully no genocide this time
Yeah, that
around,
won't happen.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. And if you're an indigenous woman, I will also explore you.
Yes.
And then I will make you move west out of my apartment.
Right.
Like, and I don't care what direction you go. It's just got to be out of here.
Whatever direction the door is, you're going that way.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
As soon as you wake up, either that night or
you see the lab coat on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, just wake up, just
God damn it.
I'm in the lab coat, like,
oh man, you're gonna have to pay extra for this appointment.
Yeah,
you know,
this went way overtime.
This is definitely more than a copay,
yeah,
for sure. Mm.
Yeah. What insurance do you have? She's like, you accept insurance?
I mean, we'll try.
Yeah,
but they're probably not gonna accept me because I'm a holistic doctor.
Right.
Because I healed your body with my body.
Yeah.
The sensual touch.
Yeah, we are natural healers. We don't abide by any of that government. Oh, got to be FDA approved and all
There's
that
no
government
approvals of anything
bullshit. Yeah,
that's going on in here.
Yeah,
yeah. So
except for the vaccine, we like that. That's
we
the
love,
one.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Government science we like, but
and
everything else we are natural healers.
Yeah. And
so
several injections were administered.
That's right.
That's right.
So, yeah. Oh, yeah. So
fires.
we're talking about
fires
and the oops, wrong box.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I do that a lot too.
We're still talking about that.
Yeah. No, I do that a lot. Where like I'll hit up women and be like, oh hey, how's it going? Oops, wrong. Do I know you? Haha. Oops, wrong box. Anyway, how's it going?
That's a good casual way to get in there.
Yep.
That's great.
Yep. And yeah, I'll be like, did your house burn down? She'll be like, no, ? Oops, wrong box. Hey. And then sometimes it'll be like, she'll like, no, my house didn't burn down. Like, okay, yeah, give us a few. Like, how about now? Check again. She's like, oh my God, my house is on fire now.
Yeah.
Wow,
Be like,
what a
come
coincidence.
outside, we'll give you a ride from here.
It's like, how do you know where I live?
Yeah.
Why are you conveniently parked outside?
Yeah.
What are all these bottles doing in your trunk?
And it's just one of us. And then like she's like, how did you guys know to help me? Then like you're driving, and then I'll like go. We got to get the fuck out of here. They saw me, And she'll be like, what are they talking about? I'll be like, oh, don't worry about it. We just got to go right now. So
right. Yeah. So hit us up in our DMs if you are an evacuee of these Yosemite fires, and we hope the situation gets under control. But while the fires are going on, like, we're here to help, and we will house any hot evacuees for a couple of hours, maybe a night if we fall asleep right away. So
send us a pic of you. That's the most important.
Or have a public profile, because my God, I'm not trying to play this game with you. Yeah. I cannot make a judgment of how you look based on your avatar in your private profile. That's fucking bullshit. Especially the girls.
Small.
So small.
You gotta do a screenshot,
then you gotta expand, you gotta pinch.
Zoom.
Yeah, and then it's all pixelated. And sometimes,
and it's not even a good picture, because it's usually just your face.
And sometimes it's two girls. How do I know which one is
which
you?
one's you? And also, what's that girl's name?
Right.
What's her Instagram? It's not tagged on there? What kind of a jerk are you to not tag your friend?
God, these so frustrating.
You ever have that on a dating app where a girl like will be like, "Hey, who's your friend?" in a group picture? Like,
no.
You got a group picture on there, and the girl's like, "Hey, I know this is weird, but like, what about that other guy?"
See, no one's ever asked me that, because I've probably
only pictures
because
of you.
I've strategically the group pictures I strategically do with much less attractive people, so I look better by comparison. So no one's going to be asking who's that guy, who's that ugly guy next to you.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm on another level.
That's
I think these things through. Yeah. And these aren't friends of mine. These are just people I see on the street, just like kind of uggos.
It's
so
just
I'm like, hey,
a
can
selfie
I get a
in front of a homeless encampment, and you're
Bingo.
like, here's me with my buds.
Right.
So they know you have friends.
Right.
Because that's important for women to know. They can't just assume that you're like a normal human being that have friends. You have to literally
have
a picture to document your friendship.
Right.
And, you in front of a homeless encampment is a good enough.
Right. And I'm like all like nicely dressed. I got
you're
a nice
literally
like
wearing
jacket.
like a suit.
Yeah, right. I got my nice blazer on, and all of them are like partially
whatever,
naked.
Yeah. They look like they got hit by a nuclear bomb.
Right. So I'm like, oh, yeah, I guess I just look much better than them by comparison. So, no one's
just out on the town with my boys.
With my boys,
Camping with my boys.
Just having
like,
fun.
Is that a city in the background? Yeah, well, they camp in the city. It's the whole thing.
Right. So that's never been a problem. Do you have pictures with a lot of like hot guys or what? Like no homo, obviously.
Yeah, no homo, obviously. No, not really. But there was one time where a girl was like, "Who's that other guy in the photo?"
Was it me?
No, it was not
Okay.
you. I'm sorry, but
Do you have any pictures of us?
we do need pictures of us
Yeah.
in there. In in our outfits.
You know
and
what
stuff,
you know what we need to do? I was on Hinge the other day, and I matched with a girl, or a girl liked my picture or whatever, and I chose to match with her.
Nice.
It was like Sarah and Elizabeth or whatever.
Oh,
and
like a couples thing.
You're right. They're not.
Oh, hell yeah.
No, not couples, but
you know
they're
what we should name our profile, our team profile?
what?
A trip to Paris. Because if you match with the boys, you are definitely going to see the Eiffel Tower.
One-way ticket to Paris.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
But no, what they wanted to do, they're like, so they put in their bio thing or whatever, they're like, if you have a cute friend, let's go on a double date. You know, so they were seeking out double dates.
So how does that work? If you go on a double date, do we all have to smash in the same room? Is that kind of what those people are into?
You know, I'm not sure.
It seems like that's what they're into, right?
I
so
don't
why
know.
would you do that?
Just group sex?
Yeah, why would you? Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? It's like, why would you need
Maybe because
Is one of them like way less attractive?
The ones I saw recently, they seem to be kind of comparable, but maybe it's just because they have anxiety, you know, and they feel
so they are
strength in numbers.
Those two women are each other's support dogs.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're emotional support animals.
Yeah.
And we will call them that
too.
too.
100%.
Yeah. Oh, so you're here with your animal?
Yeah.
It's like my animal. That's my best friend. Well, we know what it really is.
We will also make you wear a leash and one of those like things you drape over your dog that says support animal, do not touch.
Right.
And if someone comes up to my woman, I'll be like, don't fucking touch her.
Yeah.
See that? Support.
Yeah.
Leave her alone.
Don't look at her.
Don't even
either.
look at her.
You looking at my girl?
Yeah.
You looking at my girl?
At my bitch?
That's my girl. Yeah. That's my bitch. Don't look at my bitch.
Get the fuck off my bitch, dude.
Yeah. So we can't help that we're very protective, and
we're protective of
other women would call it like
possessive,
jealous, extremely immature and angry, but we'd call it passion. Yeah. So
it's just that we care. We're like a mama bear, you know, like we'll fucking kill you.
Right. You try to come by one of our cubs,
we will get mauled.
We will
bitch.
maul you to death.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. And we're gonna steal your food.
That's right.
Yeah, and ravage your campsite. The fuck out of here.
Yeah. So if you are a pair of hot women who want to do a double date with Chris and Cole, hit us up in our DMs, and we will.
Fantastic idea. Yeah. We really go on some pretty fun journeys in this pod. We love it.
Yeah. But we want that journey to be in real life too. For sure. Or if you're just one girl who wants to go on a one-sided double date where it's just us two and then you, like you said, tickets to Paris. I hear there's good deals on trips to Paris right now.
And it's a round trip.
You know, if you catch my drift.
Yeah.
So
you'll see Paris from both ends.
That's right.
That's for sure.
That's right. So what else? Speaking of marriages and couples and love, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez are on their honeymoon right now.
Okay, wait a minute. So they were married before, right?
No, I think they were just dating.
Wasn't
before.
everybody calling them like Benifer?
Right,
there was like pictures of them everywhere.
Right.
And this was like 15 years ago or something.
Yeah,
right?
almost 20 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were a couple. They were engaged before, I believe, but never married.
This is a good level of commitment to just be like hooking up for like 15, 20 years and then finally get married.
No, well, Affleck, I mean, they've each been married and had families since, but have gotten divorced.
With each other?
No, with other. Like Affleck was married to Jennifer Garner. Jennifer Lopez was married to that Mark Anthony guy, I think.
Okay.
And so they were spotted in France. So they had a secret wedding in Vegas,
they were not in Paris, though, by the way. So.
Okay. Well, it says they were spotted there.
You know what I mean.
Right. Oh,
when
right.
I refer to Paris.
Oh, yes.
She did not visit Paris.
No.
But
it's at least not with us. Yeah. So, so they were spotted in France on their honeymoon. So what do we think about this relationship? She's 52. He's 49. I mean, she's been in like, I don't know how many engagements and like almost marriages, right?
I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I feel like it's not going to work out, you know, because he's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's not us.
He's not a good dude.
He's not a good guy. What does Ben Affleck have that we don't have?
I mean, you know how much clout Jennifer Lopez would get if she dated us? So much. And to answer your question, what does Ben Affleck have?
Name one thing.
I can't think of one thing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been in some films, I guess.
And?
I mean, he's directed some movies, I think.
And
he's like a A-list celebrity, I guess.
And
he's like super wealthy, I think.
And
I mean, I really other than that,
besides
that basic meaningless shit, I can't think of anything.
I can't.
Really.
I think of a single thing.
No.
I also can.
I mean,
tell
I know I'm taller than him.
Yep.
So
younger.
Yeah, I am young. We're both younger than him.
Yeah.
So fucking, you know, he's definitely gonna die soon. You know?
He's 49, but
I mean,
he's gonna die sooner than us.
Oh yeah.
So
and if he comes around us with her, he's gonna die real soon.
Die now.
Yeah, he's gonna die real fucking soon.
Are we threatening Ben Affleck?
Absolutely
yes,
not.
We are.
We are not.
Oh,
doing
I
that.
mean, we're not. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
But
I mean, if he does come near us, we will defend ourselves.
Right.
So that's.
We will defend our honor, but
yeah, and Jennifer Lopez's honor.
She just needs to be with. Yeah, you're really gonna be like that guy. You know, he cheated on Jennifer Garner. That's why they broke up. Like, you're really gonna be with a unfaithful guy like that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
With just a fuck boy?
Yeah.
I'm from Boston.
That's Ben Affleck.
Yeah. I'm from Boston, and I wrote Good Will Hunting with my brother, Matt Damon.
Are they They're not
no, but like brother as in like friends.
That's how they talk in Boston.
Yeah.
In Boston. Park the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a fucking idiot.
Bunch of dumbasses.
Yeah.
God. Yeah. Oh, we wrote a movie. Big deal.
Right.
We write a movie right now.
Yeah.
So, you know.
And who was that movie produced by? Harvey Weinstein. Problematic.
Yeah. That's a problem. Guess what? We produce our own movie.
His career was started by a fucking rapist. So is that the guy you want to date?
Yeah, that's
Jennifer
a good point.
Lopez.
That's a good point. Yeah. And
that's just the kind of thing we do. We go to, you know, successful, happy relationships and marriages and kind of poke holes in them and tell the women that like, oh, like this guy, he used to be friends with that rapist.
We kind of like, we swoop in as a friend first,
right? And
we're like, hey, that's cool. You guys are together.
Yeah, you guys are a cute couple.
You know? Yeah, that's cool that, you know, he had that. You know, I first found out about Ben Affleck when I saw that movie that he was in that was produced by Harvey Weinstein. Oh, you didn't know that? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that guy that we all know about, you know, he produced it. I guess Ben just didn't.
And isn't that interesting how you know, it was kind of an open secret in Hollywood for decades that Weinstein was a huge creep, but he never said anything about it.
And then all that information came out about him, and he just kind of didn't say anything about it.
Yeah,
it's weird. That's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, interesting integrity on that guy. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that's,
you know, we've always been against rapists.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to say it, but we
do. I mean, we have said it.
Yeah, I say it every day.
Look into this podcast. We've said rape is bad. You know, if you are a listener who has raped or killed or done any
assaulted, sexual misconduct.
Yeah, if you've done any of that, then
having weird, regrettable sex with someone.
Yeah. Well, we may want to draw the line there.
Well, but that's what sexual misconduct is.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
because it's like, what does that mean?
A lot of our ex-girlfriends would say that they regret ever having sex with us.
That's another point we make, that those women are dumb sluts that need to shut the fuck up.
Right, and cannot be trusted because they have an axe to grind and they're trying to take us down.
They're mad that they're not a guest on the pod.
Right.
They just wanted us for the podcast.
Yes.
And you can't have it.
Yeah. So, J-Lo, look, if you're listening, we know you're married now and you found love or whatever, but just keep in mind you are married to a guy who was friends with a notorious rapist and assaulter for decades, and just something to think about.
Yeah, just think about it.
Yeah.
And also, polyamory is out there, so
it is.
Maybe we can be polyamorous with you.
Yeah.
So maybe give that a shot.
And also, he probably always says to her like, "Oh, you're 52. You're an old hag," or in his dumb boss. Yeah, you're old. You're getting up there.
You're old, you dirty bitch.
Yeah, you're getting up there in
you
age.
dirty old hag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure he says
says
stuff like that.
That's just like a catchphrase that he probably has.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we would never say that stuff.
No.
And we would settle for an old woman.
Dirty bag like her for sure. Yeah.
But, I mean, she's a queen, but
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's so hot.
Yeah. We love J-Lo. So, yeah, also, she was in that halftime show with Shakira, another mature woman, right? Older than us.
Was it her that she did that song with Iggy Azalea, but it was like ass, ass, ass. You remember that song?
Yeah.
That certainly wasn't the worst song I've ever heard.
No, it
was awesome. And it was cool to see like a 23-year-old and a 50-year-old twerking. That was the best part.
We love that type
if
of
you're
music.
like old enough to be a grandma, twerk it up, dude.
Yeah.
That's what we love.
Sometimes.
Well, J-Lo can definitely.
She can.
Yeah.
J-Lo can get it.
Yeah. No doubt.
And she can get it from us.
That's right.
And Shakira, so she was in that Super Bowl halftime show with J-Lo. Shakira had that husband who cheated on her, right? Or the partner who cheated on her, which, again, we can't believe anyone would ever do that. So, again, we talked about this, but she's on the market. Maybe, like, one of us takes J-Lo, one of us takes Shakira. And
I call Shakira.
Okay, well, I was going to take her, but I guess I would settle for J-Lo.
Yeah.
So, and let's do that Hinge double date bullshit with two of them.
Yeah, and just
forget the two randos from Hinge. Let's do a double date with J-Lo and Shakira.
To be clear, too.
Yeah.
I would 100% swap and share with you.
Wow,
too,
that's nice of you, man.
Nice guy.
Oh, thank you.
I would share these, and I'm talking about these two women as if they are objects to be traded, like Pokemon cards.
Right.
And I would do that with you.
Yeah.
Because I'm a nice guy.
Right.
And would they have a say in it? Absolutely not.
No. Well, I mean, they're not going to do anything sexually that they don't want to do,
of course,
obviously.
Yeah. They're definitely signing agreements before anything goes down. And it's going to be a long fucking agreement. They're definitely not going to read it. There's not.
Yeah, but also.
We're going to be standing over them the whole time like, sign it. Can you hurry up?
Yeah, but also everything will be fully consensual. So
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hit us up in our DMs, Shakira, J-Lo, or any other Latinx queens out there. So let's see. Other things. Oh, speaking of problematic guys, every guy is problematic except for us. That goes without saying.
We're the least problematic.
Yeah. But Vince McMahon has retired as the WWE chief amid probes into alleged misconduct of pro wrestling boss.
If you don't know who Vince McMahon is, he's this big wrestling guy that did steroids and was he's the reason wrestling is as big as it is now. So, and we definitely weren't huge wrestling fans back in the day.
And definitely still not.
No, absolutely.
We're not glued to the TV.
I'm not fucking
Monday Night
losing
Raw.
my shit when I hear Glass Break and that Stone Cold song comes on. I didn't lose my fucking mind.
No.
Absolutely not.
Not at all.
When he would come out and you just hear that push, dun, 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 and he would come out, everybody would go fucking nuts.
Yeah, and see, I don't even know how you know about
Stone
this stuff.
Cold,
because
dude.
Yeah, but
he'd come out.
Right. But
fucking Austin 316, he'd have his beer and beer bath everywhere.
But again, I don't know how you know about this because you never watched it, right?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah,
no.
you just
know
because you're.
I knew all the storylines because I just like heard about it,
right?
Or whatever.
Right.
I'm like describing like, well, Undertaker, like he's this guy, and then there was like two Undertakers for a while, and then I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Apparently, there's this thing called WWE that apparently was run by Vince McMahon.
It used to be called the WWF. Did you know that?
Yes.
Do you know why they changed it?
No.
Okay, so it was called the WWF, the World Wrestling Federation.
Okay.
And they changed it because the World Wildlife Foundation, or whatever that's called, I forget what the WWF is. Do you know what it is, Alex?
World Wrestling Federation.
No, not the wrestling one, the wildlife one.
Wildlife Foundation.
Is it the World Wildlife Foundation?
Or fund, maybe? Yeah, I know. Yeah, the pandas.
So the World Wildlife Foundation, they sued the WWF.
Wow.
Because they're like, you can't be the WWF and we be the WWF, which is the most hilarious pairing of two.
Right.
Like one is like, we care about animals, and then the other one's like, Sunday, watch The Undertaker get chokeslammed by Kane.
Yeah.
You know? And then what's also funny is the wrestling dudes lost, so they had to change it to World Wrestling Entertainment.
You know what? Good.
Yeah.
It's about time that the dumb jocks take an L.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And wrestling fans are definitely dumb jocks.
Yes.
They're not dorks.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the Wall Street Journal has reported that McMahon paid more than $12 million to 4 women, all of who had been affiliated with the WWE, to cover up sexual misconduct and infidelity claims. And his daughter, Stephanie McMahon, is taking over, and WWE President Nick Khan are taking over as co-CEOs. And, yeah, so he announced he's stepping down, McMahon. And, yeah, so, I mean, what do we think about this, Chris?
I think that the WWE needs some leadership from the boys.
Okay.
We should come in. But here's the thing. We need to wrestle in the women's division against the women, because they do that now. They have women wrestling, so they have women's matches. But we want
the women are wrestling other women.
Yeah, but we need to get in there. You know,
Okay.
like, you know how like bars would do like a Jello wrestling or whatever. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Got it.
You know, all these like hot WWE divas come in and body slam us and stuff. You know. Yeah, bra and panties match. Good.
Yeah.
That's a good call, Alex. Yeah.
Yeah,
we
I
love
like that idea.
Yeah, we love a bra and panties match.
Yeah.
You know, except we're not in our bra and panties.
No, but they will be.
Yeah, they will be.
I mean, we will be shirtless, and you know that we're going to hit a nice pump right before coming on stage.
Yeah,
we're just
going
to be just ripping some curls.
Oh, absolutely. I'm definitely doing mad steroids.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. The second I start working for WWE, I'm pumping steroids.
Oh,
dude.
big time.
Yeah.
And then if anyone asks, like, are you on
all
natural?
natty?
And
all natty?
like, we're totally all natty. Yeah,
we're
we'll
the
just
nattiest boys
just
ever.
deny. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we are so and if you're a woman who's a little turned on by, you know,
by our jacked,
our natty physiques,
90-pack abs, and just we weigh 400 pounds of just solid muscle.
Yeah, just not an ounce of body fat.
I can like literally pick up a girl like this. You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit us up in our DMs if you want to do a little wrestling match with us.
Yeah.
So let's see. Oh, so there's still this Roe V Wade overturning, which we're still mad about.
Oh, we are always going to be mad about that.
So down in Texas, speaking of dumb people, down in Texas, where
I just was. Thank you for having me there in Texas.
Yeah, but also everyone there is dumb. Yeah, because it's a red state.
They were a little less dumb because I went down there, but I'm sure they went right back
to stupidity.
Dumb as fuck. Yeah.
So 11 members of the Texas state legislature have fired off a letter to Sidley Austin, one of the largest law firms in the U.S., threatening the firm and its lawyers with criminal prosecution and disbarment if they in any way facilitate abortions, even in other states. So
wait, so what's going on with this one?
So Sidley Austin is reimbursing travel costs of employees who leave Texas to have abortions. And so they're saying that it's a law firm in Texas, and they're paying for abortions and travel if one of their employees go to other states to have it. And now 11 Republicans in the Texas state legislature are saying that they are going to sue them for doing that.
Okay.
So
if you leave the city or if you leave the state,
and they have 2,000 lawyers working there.
They have 2,000 lawyers like on
at
the
this
case.
at this Sidley Austin who work there.
Okay.
So they're saying if one of them wants to have an abortion, since they can't do it in Texas, they will pay for their travel and procedure in another state. Yeah. And now these people in the Republican state legislature are saying that they will.
So they're trying to basically, they'll be like, we saw that you traveled,
disbar them,
and then they remove their
law license.
That's insane.
Yeah. So if you are a female lawyer, working for this law firm, Sidley Austin, and you want to have an abortion, come here to do it in California, where we live. And and we know abortions can be, we're 100% pro-abortion. Obviously, we're pro-choice. But we know that it can be a tough decision on you and something that takes a lot of heartfelt thought, and maybe you have a little depression afterward, and afterward you're just so vulnerable, and
you're all sad.
And you're like,
this is for male attention.
You're right. I mean, I guess that's part of it. But
you need like a man to hug you.
You need a shoulder to cry on. And you're like, God, this is such a hard decision for me, and you've just never been in a worse state mentally. Hit us up in our DMs.
That's
and we
the kind of women that we really
are
thrive.
We
with
are
those kind of women.
Specialists with women who just went through some sort of major, unfortunate life event.
They're just so broken and destroyed.
Just got cheated on. Just got broken up with.
Parents died.
Family
lost
death.
Lost a loved one. Widow situation.
Yep. Had an abortion. And
horrible breakup. Whatever you're going through.
Whatever it is that makes you extremely vulnerable and in a place mentally where you'll probably just make some very poor decisions. Irrational,
just dumb
decisions. Yeah.
Like you'll sleep with just anyone.
Yeah.
That's when we come in.
Just swoop right in.
Swoop out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And we're like, are you vulnerable right now? We may not lead with that.
Yeah,
we might be like, hey, are you okay?
Yeah, that's the better way to open things. Yeah.
Then we'll put our hand around your back.
Yep.
And we'll just kind of be like caressing the upper part of your back,
Right.
And then we'll just kind of keep moving the hand a little lower till it's on the small of your back. And then, and then we see that, oh, she's cool with this. Okay. And then, then I'll kind of turn up my music a little bit. It's a little bit of R. Kelly playing. And then I'm like, her hands are, I kind of lower my hand a little lower.
Yeah, with her consent.
Yeah, with her consent.
Yeah.
I can kind of slip my hand under, and I'm supporting her from the underside. And then I can kind of feel the heat coming off of her.
Yeah, well, I think we have heard enough detail of what
we don't need to, we don't need to get into the healing process and how that occurs, but we're just here to help.
Healing will be done. Yes.
Oh yeah.
So if you are and we love a professional working woman, a lawyer with your sharp suit.
Yeah,
and
Aaron Brockovich.
Yeah, those high heels, just strutting down with your leather
with
briefcase,
a bunch of documents in it.
Yeah,
we love. Dude probably wrote for you.
Well, Chief. I mean, we don't know that, but you are a girl boss, working, high-powered, high-value woman. Come be with a high-value man like us. I mean, do we have jobs? No.
Well, we have this podcast.
We have this
podcast.
This podcast is our job.
Yeah.
Do we make any money from it?
Absolutely not.
No, but maybe one day.
Yeah, maybe one day for sure.
So we love, and we like being with women like that because they will pay for everything. They will house us. They will clothe us. They will feed us. They're gone during the day.
Because they're so busy. They don't really have time to hang out and go to dumb fucking
and this is what we need to
shit.
do to kind of flip the patriarchy and the narrative in this country.
Yeah, by a woman working and us leeching off of them and them paying for everything.
Yes, we will be the stay-at-home daddies. And so hit us
with
up.
No kids.
And
by stay-at-home daddies, we mean like we're just fucking playing PlayStation all day while you're at work.
Right. And if we knock you up, we are not becoming daddies.
Yeah.
So we are sending you right to Planned Parenthood. So, so yeah, if you are a woman at this Texas law firm, hit us up, you know, obviously after sending a picture. We will drive you to a clinic here in LA, and you will stay the night, and, you know, maybe you'll be going through a lot.
Yeah.
Because
Send
of
us
the abortion.
the receipt too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't want you to be saying you're going to get something done and then not happen.
Right.
We can't have any business like that going on.
No, yeah, we're not.
'Cause we keep good books here at the pod.
Totally.
So we're all over it.
Totally.
Now, there was another one about the Roe v. Wade stuff that says some people in the U.S. are rushing to get sterilized after the Roe v. Wade ruling. Okay. Joe Cardin, and this was on, what was this on? CTV News. Okay.
Canada?
Yeah, this is a Canadian thing here. Says Joe Cardin has always known she doesn't want children. The 26-year-old had considered sterilization in recent years but had not taken any steps. Then came the Supreme Court ruling overturning Roe v. Wade in a country that she doesn't live in, by the way, if she's in Canada. And she started spending her evenings searching online for surgeons who could conduct the procedure on young people. I was afraid that it would be hard to find a doctor perform a tubal ligation.
I was going to say that was totally tubular, dude.
Fuck yeah, tubular, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
but
it's not,
it's very serious.
Yeah, it's not a radical, cool guy surf lingo. This is a tubal ligation.
Okay.
Which I guess is where you get your tubes tied.
Got it.
Which I don't even really know what that means.
No.
They just sew up your pussy, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah.
So, let's see. As I am a young single female in a red conservative state, said Cardin, who lives in Irving, Texas. Okay, so she's not in Canada. She's in Texas. She made numerous calls to gynecologist offices, only to find that many were booked for the next few months. So basically, getting your tubes tied is like the fucking iPhone 14. Like, you just can't get one, dude. Like, they're like, everybody's got
in
one
demand.
on hold. Yeah, it's like a PlayStation 5. You still can't get one.
Now, can you untie your tubes?
I don't know.
Or is it permanent?
I know you can reverse a vasectomy, right? Yeah, you can reverse a vasectomy, but I don't know if I would think, because you just tie it like a shoelace, right? You just fucking do the bunny ears, you loop it.
I feel like it's more
no babies, and then you just pull the little string, right?
I feel like it's more complicated than that, but what do I know?
Hey, which one of us has a doctor outfit?
That's true.
So
I stand corrected.
You should defer to me,
yes,
the doctor of the pod.
Excuse me.
So yeah, so some of these women are just, they can't get these appointments to get their tubes tied, and that's unfortunate. Now, to support women in this cause, here's something that we propose from the pod, right? We want to support women. Are we going to get vasectomies? Absolutely not.
No, not a chance.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
But we will make and I'm going to say this is our thing right now. We pledge to pull out.
I'm going to come.
But not
isn't that
in you. That's
right.
Yeah.
Isn't that what we already kind of do?
Yeah, but we're making it like a big thing now.
Okay.
So we pledge to pull out, and that's what we will do because we care about you.
Now, what if women ask, what about just wearing a condom?
No. Are you kidding me? Absolutely not. No, because it's like that's not it. That's not going to solve the issue.
Right. Yeah. And again,
because that's not a fix. Right.
Right.
And it's like we're not actually connecting, so we're not even really having sex.
Right.
Because like if I'm wearing a condom and I'm touching your body, but I'm not touching your body because there's a condom in the way, so it's not sex technically.
Okay.
I've gotten into many arguments with women over this before.
Right. Did you fuck that girl?
Did you cheat on me? Not. I did not.
Not at all.
We didn't even touch each other.
Right.
And she was like, your penis is inside of her. I'm like, well,
was
not
it?
really.
Yeah.
A condom was inside of her, but my and my penis was inside the condom, but there was it's like a sandwich situation.
Okay.
Like we're both loaves of bread, like
or slices of bread.
Yeah, we're both slices of bread, but we're not even touching each other.
Right. There's a lot of meat in the middle.
Oh, there's some meat in the middle. That's for sure. It was a double meat sandwich, bro. But yeah.
So that's a good.
Yeah, it's a perfect analogy.
That's a good excuse.
It was
now,
a foot-long double meat sub. Dude.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Well, I'm definitely going to use that from now on.
Oh, for sure.
If a girl comes at me, hey, did you have sex with that girl? No.
Yeah.
Sex? What?
Yeah.
No.
And also, maybe did we wear a condom when we did have sex? Probably not.
Probably not.
But if we did, then we didn't actually have sex because the touching is not there.
Yeah.
Now, maybe our legs and hips are touching as we, kind of, slap into each other. But that's still like
doesn't count.
I mean, what is that? We're just like bumping into each other. It's like I play
Mario Kart.
I play hoops at the gym.
Okay.
And a guy boxes me out. Did we fuck? Like he's like bumping into me the same way.
The same. Yeah. No, what's different about it? Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Huh. Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, did that girl post up and box me out with her?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She definitely backed it up.
She was in the post.
She was in the post.
Yeah.
And the post was in her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Wait, what the fuck?
There you go.
Yeah, she got posted.
Yeah.
No doubt.
That's great. So yeah. So if you're getting sterilized, then
no need to sterilize. Get on the waiting list, and while you're on the waiting list, we pledge to pull out.
Yes.
So # pledge to pull out. And
let's get that trending.
Yeah, let's get that trending. That's the thing we're doing. And if you're an ally of the show and you also pledge to pull out, maybe comment # pledge to pull out. So that's our big thing that we're doing now.
Yeah.
So
speaking of pulling out, someone who does not pull out is Nick Cannon. He just had another. How do you like that segue?
That was fucking wow.
Yeah, he just had another baby.
Okay. How many kids? It doesn't even like 11 kids or some shit?
Something like that. Yeah, I'm trying to see. Yeah, the girl. Only 8th child. I feel like
only 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's
only 8.
That's a lot.
And
8 kids?
Yes, with Bree Tiesi.
All of them are with this lady?
No, this is the first one with her.
Okay. How many other moms
are there?
Yeah.
Probably like 4 or 5.
4 or 5?
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah. So, and obviously,
what is that like when
it's a lot of families.
It's a lot of people involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he clearly has not been using our pull-out method.
No, he has not pledged to pull out.
No.
And that's fine, I guess, but we're just brave, and that's what we're willing to do for these women. So.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So as for Cannon, he previously said more kids are on the way this year. So he's just.
He's saying it's like Reels content. Like, hey, more clips are coming.
Right. Yeah. He's like, yeah.
Yo,
better
subscribe.
Like and subscribe. New drop next week.
Yeah.
But that new drop is a
baby.
child. Yeah. And like new collab. I got a new collab on her channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. And new content
she's
dropping on
in the photo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
So he's doing a lot of collabs with a lot of ladies. And I mean, we love that he's living this kind of polyamorous style, but Is it
polyamorous, or is he just like serial monogamist and just getting it in?
I think he's pretty polyamorous because, I mean, he's not like in a relationship with any of these women.
What is it like when you're a woman and you're like meeting a guy who has like 9 kids already and is just
he was in Drumline, so.
He was in Drumline.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like this guy has like so many kids and like definitely very popular reputation of just like churning out kids, like an Amish dude.
Right.
And just you're dating him, which means like I will be pregnant very soon.
Well, they're probably trying to get pregnant because he's very rich.
True, but
Not
are
that
they
women would
married?
ever use.
Are they married or
No.
okay?
Yeah.
So
Not
is he
that
married to any of these women?
No. Yeah, I mean he was married to Mariah Carey,
Okay,
but they broke up.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
and he had a couple kids with her.
I like Mariah Carey. She's awesome.
Yeah, she's back on the market,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Another mature
Mm-hmm.
woman, 50 plus.
Yeah,
We will settle for an old kind of over the hill, washed up lady like her. So
absolutely. Yeah, and we're
You know,
definitely
and-
not gonna like parade her around at like some rich party,
No.
some fancy party she took us to, and then
you're
just
like,
kinda
look what we got. Look what
Yeah.
we got.
yeah, and then just hear the whispers of like, who are those fucking woke? Why are they wearing beanies and scarves here?
Right.
Yeah, futurist female.
And she's
shirt.
like, oh, these two guys in their physical prime who
Yeah,
settled
are
for me.
jacked as fuck,
Just
and just
So
masculine
high
looking.
T levels and just
Who are those really masculine guys wearing women apparel at the
at this
party?
big gala in
Yeah.
Hollywood.
And they're saying, when is the orgy gonna start?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, God, we would just be the
I
talk of
brought
the town.
lube. Where's the orgy?
Yeah. You know those articles when a celeb starts dating someone who's unknown? It's like, who is
Yeah.
the mystery man or the
Mhm.
mystery woman?
Yeah.
In our case, it would be, who are the mystery men?
Mm-hmm.
And we would, we'd be like a sandwich,
Yeah. Would
she-
be like carrying her,
Mariah
like
Carey's in the middle. Yeah, and
Yeah.
we got her on each arm and just kind of walking around with her. and-
I imagine us carrying her in like together on one of those chairs like they do with Jewish people at like weddings.
oh, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm talking? Don't they do that?
Yeah,
they put you
yeah,
on
yeah.
a big chair.
Right, and raise her up and
Don't they
and
chant
dance
something with,
the hora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the hora?
Or that's where they're
Is
like,
that-
Hava, Nikki,
Hell yeah.
Hava,
Yes.
na 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 na.
Yeah. And then they
na.
smash a glass.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're like, hey, can you stop breaking all the glasses here? I'm like, I was just celebrating. And
They're like,
we
is
only
that-
do it once. We
Right.
don't do it with all of the
And they're like, is that
silverware
just a
and glasses.
wine glass or is that a Molotov
Yeah,
cocktail?
why is
That
it on
was-
fire? Yeah.
And it's like,
I'm like, oh, I thought
that's a whole nother thing. It's the wildfires in Yosemite.
it's a symbolic gesture of how the climate is bad, and that's why the building's on fire.
Yeah.
You got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So we'll pick up her chair, and unless she's already on fire, then we're just out. Like she'll figure it out.
Right. But
Yeah.
we would definitely save her if she
Yeah,
was.
for sure.
We would save Mariah Carey if she was on fire. So,
Yeah.
speaking of girl bosses,
We got 3 minutes left.
Okay, well this is important. I want to
Okay.
get this in. Dallas police engage female shooter who opened fire by airport ticketing counter. So shooting at the Dallas Love Field Airport sent crowds rushing to safety.
Okay, first of all, what airline was it at?
Southwest,
Okay.
not Spirit, which
Okay, yeah. Well,
you were probably
Southwest is
expecting.
no. Actually, I'm not surprised with Southwest.
Okay.
Their customer service used to be good, and now is like not. So, okay, what happened here? This
So
woman
she,
just opened
37-year-old woman, dropped off at the airport about 10:59 a.m. near the ticket counters in front of Southwest, went into a restroom and then exited the restroom wearing some sort of hoodie or different type of clothing than what she had on when she walked in. She then produced a handgun and began firing.
Okay, let me ask you this: how did she get a gun through the TSA?
She hadn't gone through security yet. It was at the ticketing counter.
Okay.
Yeah, like the check-in.
Okay.
So, and no one got killed, thankfully, or hurt.
Mhm.
But, and also no one knows like what her motive was or what she was doing.
Did they kill her or what happened?
They took her into custody.
So someone was like, ma'am, could you not do that? Or was she like, didn't know how to shoot the gun or something?
Yeah, probably that.
She was like, I don't know how this works.
Yeah. But we just want to say that, so yeah, no one was killed, no one was injured. So we loved seeing, so that was, okay, it was a good story for us
Mm-hmm.
because, not that no one was hurt or anything, but because it was a female shooter. And we love to see
Women,
a woman
yeah.
kind of, all the stories about mass shooters are men.
It's
about time.
It's all men.
Yeah. We need to break the glass ceiling of mass shooters.
Yeah,
And
women are being more active and stuff.
Yeah, and this is as good of a field as any for
for
a
we're
woman
not seeing
to break
women
through.
participate in this kind of activity, and now it looks like they are. Now she didn't kill anybody or anything, so that's good.
Yeah, so of course, didn't do as good of a job, but
yeah,
it is good.
It's good.
It's good.
Just to be clear, we are against shootings.
We are against murder.
Shootings are bad. And we're the only podcast that's really publicly saying that. So other podcasts are for it. So.
Yeah, I mean Jake Novak said it in that.
He did say that. Yeah,
land of the free, home of the brave, land of the AR-15, home of kids in the grave. I'm struggling to find the words.
Although I have written
laughing feels wrong. Hypocrisy is rife because you're all pro-life unless it's taken by a gunman.
You just memorized the
children dying in the school. No, I gotta do a higher octave.
Can you tell me why?
Children dying in the schools. But can you tell me why? We're not trying to change the rules. We're crying, but we're not fools.
Yeah.
God, we need to get him.
DJ Khaled.
We need to get
school shootings.
Yeah, we need to get Jake Novak on this podcast. But
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
We're glad that we are against school shootings. We are against shooting. I mean, we're against any shootings. We're against people dying and getting killed. And we don't care who knows that. And if you're pro people getting killed, then maybe unsubscribe to this podcast. We don't like you. But we are pro women trying to shoot and kind of balancing out that
women
field.
Need to step up.
Yeah.
That's what this is all about.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good point to end on here.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you want to plug? You were just at a film thing you did, or
Cole. Yeah, well, Cole at a little slam poetry festival, and that's cool. But that happened. But there will be more to come. Cole is, I'm trying to get some slam poetry dates on the calendar. I really miss performing, and it's not just because I've been blacklisted from every performance venue in town and I'm not allowed back anywhere, and there's restraining orders and all these loopholes I have to jump through. It's not that. It's just that I've been on a hiatus, but I want to come back. So be on the lookout for that stuff. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I got some comedy dates here for ally of the show, Jeff Zinasek. Let's see. Jeff will be in Louisville, Kentucky this week, July 28th through 30th, opening for JP Sears. So come out to those. Those are going to be great. Let's see. Also, Philly. I'm coming to Philly. Philly Punchline, September 29th through October 1st, also with JP. And then, let's see, Clive, Iowa, Topeka, Kansas, and Wichita, Kansas, also with JP Sears. I will be November 10th, 11th, and 12th. So check those dates out. Also, Tacoma, Washington. I will be there September 8th through 11th. So if you're in any of those cities and you want to see me and JP Sears, hit us up. Go buy tickets for those. Tickets are selling fast. So yeah, if you want to see me and JP Sears, any of those dates would be sick. Also, to those of you who are new to the pod, please write 5-star reviews for us on iTunes. That really helps us in the algo. Like, we want to get on like some notable podcast lists, and that helps. If you write a fun review, we will read it on the show.
Yeah, we got to get on those lists of like top female podcasts, top people of color podcasts, because we belong amongst those. Yeah, as their official spokespeople.
Yeah, so write 5-star reviews, and if you write a fun one, we'll read it on the podcast. We're almost to 100, so like let's get it up over 100. And on Spotify, give us 5-star reviews. I think we're somewhere around like 30 or 40 in there. So let's keep that going, pump us up. We appreciate you guys helping us. Also, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not already. You're watching the video, you can see it on YouTube. We try to respond to your comments on there, so feel free to suggest something to us. We see it. So, comment shit, especially the new hashtag. What was it?
Something about pulling out.
Pull out pledge or pledge to pull out.
Yep.
Yeah. So, hit us up on there. And then also send us articles or, we will give you advice. Send us emails to 2wokeboys@gmail.com. And that's TOO woke boys. So we'll try to get to your emails. So hit us up on there. Also donate to our charity on Venmo or Cash App, the Slut Fund. We promise 100% of those, not 100%, but most of it will go to sluts. And we will definitely reinvest in the podcast and try to bring you more content. So we appreciate any donations you guys give us. So let's see. That being said, also follow allies of the show, Malcolm Kellner and Jeff Zinasek on all platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, all that stuff. Follow us. And follow the 2 Woke Boys page on everything, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok. We're going to start putting clips on TikTok soon. So hit us up on any of those things. Thank you for listening to episode 104 of the 2 Woke Boys podcast. I'm Chris.
And I'm Cole.
And together, we are 2
Woke Boys.